Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to work together, I'd love to help you, and there's so many ways that we can work together. I have an inner circle membership. I have other memberships. In the inner circle, I go live, you can answer questions, we do challenges, successes, we're supporting each other. I also have one-on-one coaching and several self-paced courses, okay? People are getting real life results. So if you're interested, check out the description below. But let's talk about something that changes everything when you really get it. Okay, let's talk about chasing. You don't have to chase the life you want. You only have to become the version of you who naturally receives it. And today we're going to dive deep into that. I'm going to show you how this works through several ways. We're going to talk about it through quantum physics, okay, Neville Goddard's law of assumption, and we're also going to reference the Bible and your actual brain and your nervous system, because we're going to look at it from every angle, because once you shift your identity, your reality has no choice but to catch up. So let's start here and why chasing pushes people away and your manifestations away. Chasing is rooted in the belief, I don't have it yet. I need to get it. But the second you do that, what's happening is you send a signal to your subconscious into the quantum field. And what you're doing is sending a signal saying it's not here. You're saying that it's separate from you, that it's missing. And what happens when you affirm something's missing? You create a reality where you keep reinforcing that gap. That's why people can work so hard to manifest, but still feel stuck. Okay, they're trying to attract something that their identity is still saying isn't mine yet. Okay, and I do have a course on that if you want to check out the description. In quantum physics, every possibility already exists. The version of you with the dream partner, all the money and luxurious love and luxurious lifestyle, the peace, it's already real. You're not bringing it in. You're tuning into a timeline where you already have it. When you stop chasing and start embodying the frequency of this is natural for me, of course this is who I am, you collapse time. You become a match to that version, and the field reorganizes around you. This is why you can't fake energy. It's not about trying to look high vibe, okay? It's about living in a way that aligns with the version of you who already knows, okay? You just know it. So Neville Goddard taught this decades ago, okay? He said, you are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe it is the only reason you do not see it. He didn't say to chase. He said to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. He said to live from the end, to feel now how you'll feel then. Because the moment you start acting, thinking, feeling, watching those inner conversations and deciding like the version of you who already has it, it starts to show up, and it starts to show up really fast, okay? Now let's get into the science of your brain, your reticular activating system, or RAS. So your RAS is a filter in your brain that determines what information you notice and what gets deleted. Its job is to show you evidence of what your subconscious believes is important or true. So let's say if you believe people don't choose me, I'm not good with money, things always leave, life is hard, your RAS will literally delete opportunities, signs, and support that contradict that belief. Okay, so anything supporting is going to delete it. You could have love in front of you, money right around the corner, but if your identity is wired for lack, you're not going to see it. You won't trust it. You'll dismiss or you will sabotage it. But when you shift your inner story to I'm magnetic, it's natural for me to be loved, people always choose me, I live in abundance, I live in luxurious lifestyle, your RAS starts highlighting evidence that matches those beliefs. That's why identity work is the real manifestation work, because your brain, your emotions, the quantum field are all responding to who you are being. You always get who you are, not what you want. This is where we tie in the energetic and the spiritual truth. In the Bible, it says, be still and know that I am God. Now, stillness isn't weakness. Stillness is energetic leadership. Stillness says, I'm not shaken by what I don't see yet, because I already know what's mine. Okay, because you're not here to beg. You're not here to force timelines. You're here to hold a frequency long enough for the mirror to reflect it back to you. And that means choosing peace over proof, choosing presence over panic, choosing trust over tracking results. So here's the soul of the whole teaching. Let's tie it all together. You manifest what feels natural to your nervous system. Neville said it. The quantum field also proves it, okay? And your body also confirms it. So if you want to manifest love, money, luxury, you can't just want it. You have to let it become your new norm, your identity, your baseline, your expectation. So take a moment right now and ask yourself this. How would I breathe if I knew it was already mine? How would I dress, speak, carry myself, respond, talk to myself if I truly believed I was already that version of me? That's your real work, guys. Not the chasing, not the fixing, not the overdoing, but returning to the version of you who already has it. So let's seal this in with some identity shifting affirmations. Say these with full energy, so you come back to these if you need to. I don't chase, I calibrate. I attract by embodying the version of me who always and already receives. My RAS is locked into evidence of my abundance, love, and power. It's safe to be still. It's safe to know. It's safe to receive. Everything I've been asking for is already here. I just decided to see it now. Now breathe that in. Let it settle in your body. You're not doing this for aesthetics. You're doing this because it's who you are. So keep coming back to this, okay, to say those affirmations to help recalibrate. Now let me give you a real world example, okay? We've all felt at some point, think about someone you were into, maybe a crush, a partner, or even a friendship. You're texting first, you're initiating every conversation, wondering why they're pulling away or acting cold or distant. It feels like you're doing everything right, but the more you lean in, the more they lean out. Okay, the energy gets weird. You feel desperate. They feel unavailable. That's the energy of chasing. Now think about what happens when you finally stop. You stop overthinking. You stop trying to make it happen. You stop forcing. You redirect your energy back to you. You take a deep breath, pull your energy off them, and you start pouring it into your own life. And like clockwork, they come back. A message shows up. They're curious again. They're drawn in. Why? Because you're no longer grasping. You're glowing. You're no longer leaking energy. You're radiating it. You become magnetic, not because you changed them, because that's not happened, but because you changed your point of attraction. This is how the universe works too. It's not responding to your words. It's responding to your energetic posture. Okay, so when you stop chasing the desire and start embodying the frequency of already having it, whether it's love, money, success, or clarity, it flows to you, not away from you. You don't get it by proving. You don't get it by pleading. Okay, you don't get it by being the version of you by desperation. You get it by being the version of you who already has it. Just like the one you used to chase. Your desires are about to start chasing you, okay? You're gonna be chased now. They're coming after you. You're not meant to chase the life you want. You're meant to align with the version of you who already is living it. And then the world is going to mirror that back. This is how manifestations works, always has. This is how your brain works. This is how the quantum field works. This is how your identity becomes your portal. You guys, you're not behind. You're not broken. You're just one aligned decision away from everything shifting. No, go be her. Go be him. Go be them. Okay? Go get in your receiving era. It's starting now. Your receiving era is starting now. All right, if you guys want to work together, the description's in the link below. One-on-one coaching, there's several PACE courses in the inner circle. I'd love to help you guys out. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. I love you guys.